My name is Nadia Mattiazzo. I work at Women with Disabilities Victoria as a program manager. I have a seeing eye dog called Olympia, and I'm a blind person.
What inclusion means. Perspectives of people with disability.
There are a number of different, ways people describe their lack of vision. People say I have low vision. Visually impaired's always a doozy. I don't like that term myself. I just like to cut to the chase and say I am blind. I have had people underestimating what I can do as a result of my disability. Unfortunately, some people, when they know that you're blind, they also think that you can't hear as well. So suddenly we're speaking much slower and much louder. So I often will speak much slower and much louder to them back to kind of encourage them to think about, well, if that's annoying for you, it's got to be annoying for me. One common myth regarding my disability is the independence that you can have. Firstly, they'll say, oh, who helps you at home? Does your dog help you around the house? And it's like, no, why would my dog help me around the house? I know my house like the back of my hand. How do you get to work? Well, by public transport. Really? You catch public transport? How do you know? And it's like, well, I ask people, I use apps on my phone. So I guess in terms of the way people speak to me and the language they use, things like the words seeing and look over there and things like that, they never bother me because I think that's just part of everybody's conversation. I would rather people just speak naturally to me. I'm not into, did you watch? Ooh, sorry, listen, ooh, and then there's the whole panic. For me, the ideal world would be that we don't actually have to even think about inclusion. The big fantasy is that I shouldn't have to worry about how I'm going to get to a place because I know that there's not going to be any roadworks happening, or if there are, for instance, the footpaths will be properly barricaded so that I don't fall into a hole, those kind of things. As a blind person, there are often situations where I have to advocate for myself. Educating people about, yes, my dog can actually come into your restaurant because legally you can't deny me access because I have a dog. Everything that you do is in a way advocating for what you need. Sometimes it's tiring and other times it's actually quite a lot of fun. So it just depends what side of the bed I got up from. So 3 tips for communicating with or interacting with someone who is blind. Never presume you know everything just because you might know one other blind person. Don't be afraid to ask people if you don't know, and always ask before physically supporting someone who is blind. Don't ever grab them and presume you know where they want to go. Ask them if you can help them.
For more information and courses on disability advocacy, visit daru.org.au.